Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. First thing you can probably tell is I'm not at my apartment anymore. I'm back home at my parents' house for the summer, or at least some of the summer. It might still take me a while to figure out my setup here, so bear with me. And I also realized you can see like the tripod and lights and stuff in the reflection of this painting, because it has like a plastic covering over it that's very reflective, and so I didn't think about that when I hung it up. We'll make it work, just pretend that you don't see it. And maybe if I didn't even mention it, you would have never noticed. But anyway, this video is going to be a junior year reflection video because I did one after my freshman year of college and I did one after my sophomore year of college, so now I suppose I should do one after my junior year. It also starts to make me realize how long I've been on YouTube. Wow. I will be honest that I feel like so far my junior year has been the least exciting. I honestly haven't done that much. I kind of just chilled and did my work, and I didn't do anything exciting. Like sophomore year I did semester at sea, and then freshman year is always exciting because you're getting used to college and what college life is like, and you're in the dorms and all of that. And honestly, nothing really that exciting happened this year, but I'm still going to talk about it. I will also leave my freshman and sophomore reflections down in the description below if you guys want to check that out. I haven't gone back and watched either of those videos, but that's because every time I go back and watch some of my old videos, I just cringe and I feel so embarrassed and I hate myself, so yeah. So I'm gonna try to split up my reflection into kind of different categories just to make it a little more organized and have some sort of structure. So first I want to talk about academics. And I would say junior year is kind of the year when you really start getting into courses that you want to take and really pertain to your major. You're not taking any of just all of the introductory courses that are really big lectures full of a bunch of freshmen. You're finally getting into what you want to learn and what you want to study. So I have found that really fun this year. I've taken some really great classes and really starting to find what I like, and that helps me decide more of what I want to go into for graduate school and an eventual career. Taking classes like cognitive psychology, cognitive neuroscience, neuroanatomy, all of that have really shown me that I love neuroscience and the brain, but also the psychology aspect of that, and so that's helping me really kind of figure out what I want to do later in life. And some of those courses have been really challenging, but I've been able to push through it and still get all A's this past year, which is helping me reach towards my goals for graduation and graduate school and all of that. Also this past semester I got my first experience of teaching, which I found really great because I really am passionate about teaching and education and learning. And I also think that the best way to learn some material is to be able to teach it. So this past semester I got the opportunity to teach a freshman and sophomore seminar, and that just really helped me kind of put together everything I've learned in psychology, be able to teach it to others, learn all about grading and how to create rubrics and assignments and facilitate discussions, and really just try to impact these people in a positive way and make sure they've learned something, make sure they've had fun, all of that. It's also given me an opportunity to kind of try out a career because I would actually really like to go into teaching. So being able to try that out as an undergrad and see what it's like and see all the work that goes into it is really beneficial and helpful. And speaking of trying out a career, I've also gotten a lot more into my research this past year. This has given me hands-on experience to try different research methods and learn how to use different neuroimaging machines in my case. Getting experience in a research lab is really important, especially if you're in my field. And because I'm really passionate about research and want to do that in the future as well, then having this experience now is really important. And next semester I will be running my own honors research thesis, where I will be creating an experiment from scratch, from whatever idea I have, building that, making the methods, running all the participants, collecting the data, analyzing the data, creating a report on it and a poster and presenting that in a big research fair, and presenting it to other members of the psychology department and professors, and it's gonna be a lot, but I'm excited. So that's about it for academics this past year. I want to talk a little bit about my social life and stuff too. Now some people may think that to have a good social life, that means that you should be going out to parties all the time and you have like a billion friends. But honestly, like that's not me at all. I've still never been to a party. I also don't like spending money, so I don't like going out. I would like to get out more and not be so focused on school all the time, but school is what I'm in college for. Just because I don't go out and do that kind of stuff doesn't mean that I don't have a good social life. My roommates this semester were really good, and I think we were able to connect. We're friends, but we're not like best friends and feel like we need to hang out all the time, which I think is a good medium to have with a roommate, so I'm really happy with that situation. And then I also have a really good friend that you guys probably know, Lizzie. And we hang out almost every single weekend, even if it's just to study, and I think it's fine. So honestly, I'm happy with where I am, and I don't feel like I need to go out and do things. I will say that before I graduate, I think I need to like go to a party or something, or a bar, or I don't know. It's not my thing, but I should probably experience it. The next category that I kind of want to talk about is health, and this is kind of physical health and mental health. Physically, I don't feel like 100%, but that's okay. There's still room for improvement, and that gives me goals to work on. What I do like that I've developed this whole past year is really a decent and good workout schedule that I have stuck to. I think every single Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday this whole past year, so for my junior year, I went to the gym in the morning. Like, that's just what I told myself. If it's a Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or Saturday, I wake up and I go to the gym. So that's what I did. And I don't think I missed a single day. So good for me, pat myself on the back. Now I just need to keep that up now that it's summer and the schedule has changed. I'm not at school anymore. I want to be able to keep that up so that I can stay healthy. And then mentally, I feel like I'm in an okay place. There's always going to be some ups and some downs, but that's just how life is. I feel like I'm probably not as excited about my future and stuff as I was, I think, after my freshman and sophomore year. But that's just because junior year, you really start thinking about your future. I've been worrying a lot about graduate school. I'm going to be spending this entire summer studying for the GRE. You start to think about what you're going to do after graduation, and basically just how you're going to get everything that you want to do in your life done. So I think that's really the only thing. I'm just a big worrier and I stress about things, but I'm going to try to work on that some this summer too, and really just learn to just be chill and go with the flow, and maybe not have to plan everything so much and just do it. So that's something that I'm going to be trying to work on and hopefully improve in this next year or so. Something else I wanted to talk about was that this past year was the first time that I've ever had a job while taking classes. I usually only have a job during the summer, and I kind of build up money and then I can use that over the full rest of the semester, and that kind of just keeps going. But I actually did have a job this past semester working with CSU's Office of International Programs, and I am still working with them remotely as well. And basically what I do is I make activities to teach kids about oceanography and sustainability. And I think it's really cool because even though that has nothing to do with my major or anything I do, it's kind of fun to have something different. So I've enjoyed that, and it's also taught me a little bit more about how to balance everything in life, from your job to your classes in school to friends and all of that. So again, honestly, I don't feel like that much happened in this past year, so I apologize if this was boring. I just feel like this year wasn't as exciting as my freshman and sophomore years of college. But junior year is kind of the time where, you know, you're all settled and everything, and you're just still going, and you're just waiting to be done. You're almost at your senior year, and you have to be thinking about your future, but you're still kind of in the beginning, so it's just kind of a weird spot to be. But I am excited for my senior year next year. I have some really great classes lined up. I basically made my junior year kind of the hardest so that I could have maybe a possibly chill senior year. I don't know, I mean, you can never have a semester be chill in college because I feel like all classes are kind of hard. But I'm excited to see what my senior year has in store for me. I'm excited to see what happens. Wow, to think that I might be making another one of these videos 1 year from now after I've graduated college. That's gonna be crazy. But don't think that that means I don't have any school left. I will be going to graduate school, I hope, assuming I get into one. And then I will probably have at least 6 to 7 more years of school. But that's okay, because at least I like it, I guess. I'm also excited to see what this summer has in store for me. I hope to take a few different road trips and things like that. I'm also going to Iceland in like 2 weeks. So I'm very excited about that, and I should be vlogging and stuff on that, so I hope that you guys are excited to see my Iceland trip as well. Sorry my junior year was not that exciting. I guess I'm just not a very exciting person. Well, at least sometimes not being exciting is okay, because that at least means, you know, even though nothing super great happened, also nothing super bad happened, so life is okay. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Subscribe if you want to stick around, and I'll see you next time. Bye!